When we spoke just a few months ago at the G20 summit in Rome, I asked you about Iran and the progress on the JCPOA agreement. And there is a great deal of concern amongst many of the folks that I speak to that the Biden administration will be willing to get a deal at any price in order to offset what we're seeing happening in the energy markets. Is that a concern for Saudi Arabia? And do you still consider Iran to be the greatest threat to stability in the region, in the broader Middle East?
So in Saudi Arabia, and I think it's the same in the other GCC states, we are very much focused, Vision 2030 and other elements on delivering a vision of the future that is built on hope, that is built on prosperity, that is built on development, that is built on cooperation. And this is a message that, as I say, we in Saudi Arabia, but also the other GCC states who all have their individual visions for the future that are very much in that same vein, are trying to send to our region, including to our neighbors in Iran. Our hands are stretched out. We are trying to send the message that going into a new era of cooperation in the region can deliver benefits for all of us. Now, that does need a decision. It needs a decision in Iran to sign on to that vision of a much more prosperous, cooperative future. Can that happen? We are in dialogue. All of the GCC states have a strong, active dialogue with Iran. We coordinate very closely on that dialogue. We talk to each other about it. And we have made some progress, but not enough. We continue to encourage our neighbors in Iran to lean into what can be a very, very important sea change in our region. Now, of course, JCPOA, if it happens, will be potentially a good thing if it's a good deal. But for us, it's most important that we address the holistic issues, nuclear non-proliferation, regional activity, and that can be done, but it needs a sincere desire to look to the future rather than the past.